Yo, it's Cass and Chris. We got you in the mix. Yeah. We say goodbye to the gloominess and the rain. Bright-eyed pupils when we peep the waves. Until we get sipping our local IPA. Welcome to the city built for leisure and play.
Cause we're living. Welcome back, my friends and family. I think some of my family's listeners. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Livin in San Diego podcast, where we chat all things about living in San Diego. Today, we're going beyond San Diego, but the journey started in San Diego, right?
Yes, it did.
We'll recap a little trip to Florida, catching sharks, having fun, all kinds of stuff. And I forgot to wrap this, so it's not going to be, it might be in my way a little bit, but let's see what we could do here. And just clip this little guy on. Yeah, we'll get it somewhat out of the way. The joys of podcasting. But anyways, we got a lot going on today. We missed last week, so happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Hopefully you guys had a good time. I know we did. Just stayed local, cruised around, little family get together, which was lovely. We got our new To Do and Adieu, some pop-up bars coming up. We have a few events going on around town. Adieu is going to be it's adieu, but it's also hello. So it's a little bit of both. But yeah, we got that going on. We got a question for Cassidy, as always. A little bit of sports action going on. Wasn't a great sports weekend for San Diego, but nonetheless, let's rock and roll.
Sounds good.
Figure this part out here. Okay. So first off, let me get into I guess it's more than a weekend. It was a full week, right? And then we'll break yours down because yours is a little more in depth. But a few things I discovered over this weekend. First off, well, shout out, not discovered, but first off, I guess I did discover that more people, I think, are digging our Pies and Pints event than our actual party throughout the year.
Yep.
So every year for our clients, friends, family, listeners, we invited you guys too, but I don't know if anybody showed up. But we do a Pies and Pints event. Second annual, Cassidy and I whip up some pies. This year was apple. His mom whipped out, how many pumpkins?
16 pumpkin pies.
16. We whipped out 18 apple pies.
Yep.
Let people choose. A lot of apples.
It was a lot of apples.
A lot of apples. Just because that's all we made last year. So they're like, oh yeah, that was good. I took home a pumpkin pie. It was delightful as well. So I missed the whipped cream. I forgot the whipped cream. So I just had it whipped creamless. But had a lot of good feedback on the pumpkin pies as well. But anyways, had a good time up there. We were at Michi Brewing up in San Marcos. If you guys haven't been there, go check it out. Good crew, really good beer. I was on the end of my 30-day, no drink. So I got some of their hop water, which was really good, actually. It was like some of the hop waters I've had are like, what's it called? It's called Hop Water, a brand you can get at Bevmo, but they have like blood orange. They have maybe a mango. They have some sort of citrus one that's not blood orange. And they're all pretty good. This one, I tasted, I said, what's the flavor in here? She's like, no flavor, just the hops. So she's like, no, even not, like whatever hops he had left when he was brewing the other beers, that's what he was popping in there. So it tasted like lemony, like it definitely tasted like there was some sort of flavor in there, but nothing.
Just hops. Well,
just hops. It's crushing hop water. So super, super tasty. But anyway, shout out to everybody who showed up there. Thank you very much for coming out. We'll do it again next year.
Yeah,
we're going to switch, as with every year, we'll switch venues. I don't know. We'll have to find a new spot next year. What are we doing?
Or not.
Or not. Yeah, we gotta like to mix it up. We gotta mix it up a little bit. Show our people a little bit different what's going on. Hit up the street fair. Go to every year. Just do the loop during the Encinitas Street Fair down there. Look at all the tchotchkes and stuff.
Crafts.
The wheels are a big hit with the boys. Always looking for food. Did we end up eating down there? I don't even think we ended up eating down there. Kind of bummed about that. We were there so early. The beer garden wasn't even open. So, another thing I got into was, have you seen the new Jurassic Park?
Jurassic World, the one with.
Is it Jurassic World?
Yeah,
I don't know.
one of the new
It's on
ones.
Jurassic Park. Come on.
Yeah, no, yeah, one of the new. I've seen it. Yes,
The brand new one just came out on. What would it come out on HBO? Maybe something like that.
something like that. Yeah,
But
it's good.
I don't know.
I mean, they're all entertaining.
They're all
not-
fun.
yeah.
Definitely all fun.
Yeah, it's not a great movie. None of like since Jurassic Park 1, I don't know if there's been a great movie of the bunch, but they're all entertaining.
Yeah. What about the mutant dinosaur at the end? What are your thoughts on that guy?
I mean, it's just another twist.
Could have done without that.
Yeah, I know.
That was ridiculous. But I still a huge Jurassic Park fan. I mean, that came out when we were kids.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't even know if the graphics have gotten better. Like, it just seems like it was so good in there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it was graphics. I'm sure they used a lot of real, animatronics, that kind of stuff
Yeah.
back in the day. When was it? It was 90s?
90s, yeah. Because I saw it in the theater. So it's probably like early or mid 90s, I would guess, Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's changed a bit, but I think like some of the old school stuff is just as good.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Yeah. It's always fun to see a new movie, like one of those movies pop up on, on demand. You don't have to go to the movie. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Looking for like a Friday night or whatever.
Have you watched any of the Planet of the Apes movies?
Yeah. That one just came out too, right?
Yeah, I just watched that.
Yeah.
Maybe on the way on my trip. I can't remember, but it was great. Very entertaining.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Same thing. I say great. It was very entertaining. It wasn't a great movie, but it was entertaining.
Yeah.
So
they're all fun.
Yeah.
They're all definitely fun. Another movie that we've been working our way, just not a lot of them, but we've been watching some older movies with the kids. So we did Rookie of the Year with Brewer the other day. Not the other day. Now it was a month ago. He loved it. Lincoln saw Sandlot at school.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was kind of bummed because I wanted to see it with him, and we're like, I don't know, not yet. And then he came home and was like, we watched Sandlot today. It's like, okay.
Kind of a wild one.
Yeah, his favorite scene was when they're at the carnival and all throwing up. Cha.
Chaw.
The best. He didn't know what cha was, so we had to explain what cha was. But that's a super fun scene too. Little Wendy Peppercorn, that scene, all of them are solid. So
Yeah.
anyways, he wanted to watch it again the next day, but we're going to hold off. I want to watch it with him again. I wanted to experience it with him the first time, but I guess he got to do it with all his classmates and his maybe teacher, substitute teacher, something like that.
Yeah. I'm just like thinking through the scenes that were probably not super appropriate to be at school.
Probably so many.
Maybe the teacher just turned it on. And I mean, when you go back through it's probably rated PG, which is fine.
Yeah.
Right. But like the PG movies in the 90s were way different than they are now.
For sure.
Like it's completely different.
They definitely are there's a bunch of scenes you could think about in Sandlot that are not great for school. I mean, they're fine, whatever. It's not like a big deal, but it just, I don't know. We probably watched it right at that time, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it's fine. We're all
We'll survive.
we're
We
all
survived.
okay.
Yep.
So I got two more things, then I'll get to you. Two more movies. We watched Mighty Ducks.
Oh yeah. We've done that one.
They say hell a lot.
Yeah.
Every other word, instead of cussing, it's just hell. What the hell this, hell that. So Brewer was calling out every time, that was his like, yeah, they used to talk different back then. Like, it's not even really that bad of a word, but you don't want your kids going around saying, what the hell, even though it's super funny when you see it on Instagram. But what I came to realize, I think I like Mighty Ducks 2 better than Mighty Ducks 1, where you get the knuckle puck, the team's already there, the whole story's set up. I don't know. I was watching it, waiting for a certain parts. I was like, wait, I think that's in number 2.
Yeah. I agree. Some of the characters in number 2 are cool. Like, it's cool ads. Is that the Junior Olympics ones or not? Junior Olympics? I can't remember now.
Good. Yeah, I don't know. I just remember 2 I liked better.
Yeah.
Or I guess it was more memorable, more scenes that I was like, didn't see watching number 1 again.
Yeah. I still do like the bank story and all that. Like I like that storyline a lot, but I agree. The second one, I think you get deeper into some of the characters, and add a couple of wild characters to the list.
Yeah.
So I like that one.
Well, number 2 is on the list. So
Good.
we'll watch that one and report back. Hit us up. Hello at Livin in San Diego. If you guys have any movies we need to watch with the kids. I know it's not San Diego related, but hey, we're San Diego dads. Did we even say our names? I'm Chris Erickson. We got Cassidy Lewis over there on 1s and 2s. Coming back to you. If you guys, we're going to start. So I don't know. We'll get into that next week. But last thing, So this is what I found out is I kind of like super early dinners. First off, nobody's out. I guess it's the early bird special. We showed up to a place. It was after actually our pie party. Went out to get sushi. It was like 3:30. I think we were ordering. She's like, happy hour starts in like 5 minutes. You guys want to I gave in your orders now at 4 o'clock, I guess it was. Mm-hmm. What time did our party go till?
Yeah, that's probably
2. It was probably around 3, actually. Yeah, I think it was 3. So we crushed a 3 o'clock dinner. And then we did it again. Where did we go this time? We just recently went out.
Do you guys not get hungry later in the evening? Like, you find yourself snacking or?
Well, during that day, the Pies and Pints, I don't think I had eaten all day. And I was just like, instead of going home, settling down, this and that, I was like, I just want sushi. Let's go get some sushi, go crush that, get out there. That's where we went, which is another place I've never been. Leucadia Pizza. I've ordered from there.
Yeah.
But I've never been inside the joint. I didn't know that you order at a counter.
Yep.
You have a little number. It's like a normal pizza joint, and probably the best location for a pizza joint in all of Encinitas, right on the corner of Encinitas and Coast Highway.
Yep.
If it was summertime, you could see sun would be setting right over Moonlight, right? It was a little bit further south, but awesome venue. Go there too. I could see if a little bit later, parking lot gets a little full, place gets a little packed as we were starting to leave. This wasn't at 3 o'clock. This is probably 4:30. Wow. So it was a little bit later.
Guys becoming senior citizens or what's going on?
For sure, dude. I love it. Then you go home, you don't have to cook dinner. You're not worried. Everybody's full. Yeah, maybe the kids want a little snack or something. Maybe the wife's eating a little bowl of cereal later, but it's all good. So yeah, super early dinners. That's the new vibe right here in San Diego. That's what you got to do. I would say 3 is a little too early. Once you get into the 4 to 5 range, I think that's your go-to. You're beating the crowd. You're getting maybe some early bird specials. Get an easy seat, no waiting. The pizza came out like that. Boom, boom, boom. We ordered, sat down. Probably took like 10, 15 minutes to get everything out. Solid. Have you been there? Have you been to Leucadia Pizza?
I've eaten there, I think once or twice, but it's been a really, really long time. Mm-hmm. But we get it to go often. There's one in Melrose, like Shadow Ridge area, that will deliver to our house. Yeah, it's delicious.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely not like that New York style. If any New Yorkers are listening, it's definitely not that. It's definitely that California,
a little thicker,
thick, a lot of cheese. Even the crust, which is why I kind of like it. Like once you get to the crust, it's a little sweet. I don't know. They put a little sugar in the dough, but it's like a little sweetness. And yeah, I dig it.
Nice.
We don't eat pizza all the time, but it's solid.
Nice.
What's my time looking like over there?
You are 13 minutes.
Boom. We have 47 minutes left.
That's right.
All right. That was the weekend wrap for me. I guess the few week wrap, and we'll have another looking ahead a little bit. We have a big tournament coming up this weekend, so we'll get into that. Our boys had their first tournament win this weekend, which was rad. Super fun to see them put it together, start to finish. So it was good.
Nice.
And we'll see what happens in Coronado. We'll have the Coronado shenanigans coming back at you.
I feel like everyone I know is down there. Of course, a lot of people I know are in soccer. Yeah. So
yeah, I wonder who we'll meet up with a lot of people. I'm sure we'll see you guys down there. Yeah. We'll see the parades going on down there. I'm sure we're going to run into a lot of folks.
Good on you for realizing
you were going to pull up right in the middle of the parade, like actually driving through it.
Yeah. Well, luckily we don't have to go all the way to Orange Avenue to go to where we're going. We just cut in. But to get to Coronado Brewing for Friday night dinner, it's going to be
be tough.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Take the golf cart.
Oh, there you go. All right. So that was my weekend. Now you did some travels.
Yep.
You got out of San Diego. So let's hear the spin, the story, what happened, where you guys went. Did you fly out? First question. Did you fly out of the new terminal?
The terminals are so jacked up right now. I have no clue what's new and what's old.
Yeah. I think it's Terminal 1.
Terminal 1,
they have Puesto. There's new Tony Hawk's, Novo Ciento.
Yeah.
I don't even know if those are open yet, but.
Well, so to answer your question, we flew American on the way there. Alaska through American. No, we flew American on the way there, and we flew Southwest on the way back. So we saw the new terminal, but it was
you're walking out?
as we were leaving, but it was like 11. Or no, it was like 10 o'clock at night.
You guys, let's
And
go
we were
tour
just
it.
like,
Come
yeah,
on.
I know. No, we were all like heads down, just charging out of there. And I was like so confused. I'm like, wait, wasn't Terminal 2 just brand new like 8 years ago? And now,
Yeah.
so now Terminal 1's
It's old
brand
now.
new. Yeah, it looks old, like looking next. But yeah, we flew out of not the circle area where Southwest flies out, but where I think it's still Terminal 1 where it's like, or maybe it's Terminal 2. It's the long old school one.
Is it the first exit or the second exit
don't
going down
remember.
like Harbor?
I don't remember now.
That's just how I
It's been
know.
a
It's
like-
like, do you pull off quick or do you like go all the way through to the net? Like,
No,
bypass
I
the
think-
first exit.
I think it is still. I think it's Terminal 1, but it's the maybe it's. I don't know. No, it is Terminal 2.
where'd you get a beer at?
that first little spot with like bagels and stuff?
Oh,
I don't
the
know.
little stand? Like
Yeah.
the little,
It's right next to security.
the circle one where, yeah.
Where you have to like you
Okay,
belly
I
up
was
against the
thinking
bar.
within- okay.
You belly up against the bar. They don't let you take to go booze anymore. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they used to have like to go beer and stuff
Yeah.
they could drink and they don't do that anymore. I tried to get Bloody Mary for me, and one for myself, and a drink for Chelsea and Donovan and I. But we all had to belly up to the bar at whatever it was, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, come on.
But we got it. We got it.
You guys, it's in the airport. It's like one big bar.
You
Just
can't-
whatever.
yeah.
Like, where are you
You
going to
can't
go?
go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's just to deter people from bringing it on the airplane or something. I'm not sure. But I mean
they
it's
could check
breaking a federal
before
law if you do. So
Yeah, and they see you going to the door, right?
yeah. So anyway, the terminal thing right now is so messed up.
I
that
think,
have no
I think you would have known if you were in Terminal 1. If you noticed stuff that you saw before, I think you were probably at the same bar.
Yeah.
I think you were still probably there. So it's terminal, go through check-in, you go right up the escalator, and then you're up at the spot.
No.
No, okay, I don't know where you were. I don't know where you were, dude.
It's the one where you like maybe it is old Terminal 2 or it is Terminal 2 because you literally because we took the shuttle, you walk straight across a bridge and you're on the level where check-in, gate, all that stuff is right there.
Okay.
So Alaska's there. Alaska and American, it's that area. Maybe they have their own part of one of the terminals.
Could
But
be.
I don't know. But anyway,
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. But anyway, we flew out Monday morning early after sports that first weekend of break. Got to Florida like 5 o'clock. We had a quick little layover in Dallas. We went to Fort Myers is the airport we flew into. It's called like Southwest Florida Airport or something, International Airport or something.
It's not don't they have a big one out there too? Dallas, Fort Worth, or
Dallas is, but that's Dallas.
okay,
Then we flew to Fort Myers in Florida.
Fort Myers in
Yeah,
Florida.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
And then where we stayed is a little island called, you drive over a bridge to Sanibel Island, and then you drive over another short little bridge to Captiva. Cool little islands. They're they're right on the Gulf Coast. Really, really pretty houses. Gorgeous water.
Are these all like? I'm just trying to think. So, you start mainland. You go over these bridges. They're all connecting like these little areas.
Keys.
These little islands.
Yep.
Keys. This is like this is Gulf. So it's not like the super South Florida.
Not all the way south.
Okay, and then how big are these? Is like a bunch of little Coronados kind of thing. You know how like size wise, or it's all flat. You got the
It's bigger
beachfront houses kind of thing.
Yeah, Sanibel's bigger than Coronado. Infrastructure is bigger than Coronado too. Captiva doesn't have a ton. So there's a couple restaurants. It's mostly houses. So to do like grocery shops and stuff like that, you have to drive down to Sanibel. So where we stayed, it was pretty much just like resort living. Like we stayed at it's called South Seas Plantation or South Seas Resort or something like that on Captiva. They have a whole bunch of owners that own houses, own condos. There's like kind of a hotel aspect to it too. And there's one group that rents all of that for everybody that lives in there.
Yeah.
Really cool amenities, tons of pickleball courts, tennis courts, beaches for as long as you can see. They were rebuilding the beaches.
Interesting.
So that was like the big kind of interesting takeaway. We knew that there would be things recovering from Hurricane Ian, which was the last one that kind of blew through there.
Came through. Is that like going towards like Tampa? Kind of that way?
Further south, like going towards Miami. It hit a lot of the Keys and all that stuff down there.
Yeah.
And Tampa's further north. I don't think it was the same hurricane, but it could have been.
And there was a few like
back to back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within the last few years, because I know Sam's in Tampa, and I know he got hit.
This was 2001, I think.
Oh.
Was this one?
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
So rebuilding from that?
Dude, I mean, the restaurant we went to on the last full day we were there, they were closed for 971 days before they reopened.
Solid.
But the bridge over to Sanibel was broken in like 2 spots, like fully demolished in a couple spots. So like getting materials out of it, like demolition stuff out of there.
Got to rebuild the bridge.
They got to rebuild the bridge first. Otherwise you're hauling stuff on boats. And
how recent did they get that done?
The
bridge.
I don't know when the bridge reopened. I'm not sure. It was beautiful. It was like everything was new. You could tell that there were still projects happening. So like the restaurant we went to, I think just opened in August. So I think this summer they really just started picking back up.
Mm-hmm.
But like almost all of the homes and condos and stuff had some sort of damage, whether it be most of the stuff's on stilts, especially now. But like
even right off the beach, like as you get a little further in.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of it is.
Sounds frightening.
Well, because it's all so flat. Like
yeah,
it's
but
all
dude,
like,
you're like out there and you're just a storm's coming through. Hopefully the water doesn't come up this high.
Yeah.
We're just on stilts. Like you're looking down, you're like, oh, now we have
my car is floating away. Yeah.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah.
And it's like you're stuck in the middle of the ocean at that point if the water's that high and across the whole island.
I think you're supposed to
leave
before that happens. But it was really cool. Like I think I talked about it before we left, but I spent a month or 2 there every summer from early childhood before I could even remember till I think I was in 6th or 7th grade. And so I spent a lot of time there. I went looking for my grandma's old house. Oh, so I used to visit my grandma, Mama Sue, that she had this really cool condo right on a canal. She had her own little dock. We'd set crab traps right off the dock. We'd fish there.
Catch them and eat them?
Catch them and eat them, yeah. We'd eat we catch them, mostly blue crab, but every now and then you get a stone crab, and that was good really, eating. Really good. Yeah. We'd have to like battle over who got the stone crab.
Everybody gets a leg.
Yeah. But so I just based on memory, looking at Google Maps, we were parked. I just like quickly looked. I'm like, I think this is it right here. And we drove to that spot, and sure enough, that's exactly where my grandma's house was. But I knew it was canal, tennis courts next to it, and then a hotel on the other side that had the beach. So, found it. It was nice. Pretty cool.
It didn't blow away, or
no? It was, I guess, far enough away. I don't know. It's hard to say like how some things survived and some didn't.
Like, I guess it could be what way it was coming.
Yeah, or just like how much. So this started with the rebuilding the beach.
Yeah.
Before it was just like you like walk straight out. Now they built it up. I mean, the sand dune that they built was like 10 feet high.
So like a little bit of protection or a lot better protection.
But like it just depends, I guess.
Seems like sand's not the best protection, right?
No.
Like how many times they replenish the sand here and then
it just gets washed away.
They're like, we're doing a huge dredging project. We're putting all this sand back in the beaches and oceanside, and then you look, you're like the next year, like, where did it go?
Well, the funny thing about this is too, they're dredging from sand that was taken off during the hurricane. So they're dredging from off the coast
put it
onto
back.
the beach.
Yeah.
It's just kind of odd. I don't know, but they think that there'll be some added protection. It is the biggest hill I've seen in Florida. Is what they built.
Can you not even
the
see? Yeah, that's 10-foot hill's pretty big in Florida.
You can't see from even the second floor of our hotel.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
you can see the ocean, but you can't see the break on the beach. You could see like the aftermath of it. Also, the break is like 6 inches tall. So
surf's up, dude.
Yeah, but it was really cool. It was it was, the location was awesome. We stayed in this awesome 5-bedroom house. Had a lot of space.
Yeah.
rented a gnarly neon green Jeep.
Nice.
Super fun.
Tourist? No, I'm not a tourist.
No, for
You're
sure
the
not.
tourist.
Yeah, that's right. Took our roof off one day and then realized we had to get it back on.
From rain or something or what?
I didn't want to leave it just because we were going to be gone all day. So, but we rented a boat on Wednesday. The whole reason we went is for a vacation, I guess, together, but also to let my grandma's ashes go, which was fun. We rented a boat for all of Wednesday, right the day before Thanksgiving. Went to a cool restaurant on Cabbage Key.
The old Cabbage Key.
Yeah.
Do they have, for boats, do they have like a harbor at Captiva? Or you mentioned canals. So.
There's a couple. So there's, our resort had a marina, and then a couple other resorts have their own marinas. So we rented a boat from one of the other ones. It's called Tween something or other. It was a little pontoon boat. It was rad. It was fun.
Not too choppy out there?
No, it got choppy the next day. Like on Thursday and Friday, it was really windy, like 20-mile-an-hour winds.
Pontoon boat seems like lake, not necessarily the ocean.
So we were on the bay side. So that's the big thing is it's like the one side of the island is on the Gulf, like on the ocean or on the Gulf, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, the ocean.
Yeah.
The Gulf of America.
Gulf of America. That's what it says on Google Maps now. I was trying to tell my mom and she's like, no, it's still Gulf of Mexico. I'm like, look at this. It says Gulf of America.
It's official, man. Google
changed it. But on the other side of the island, it feels more like a bay. So it's the side that the bridge is on. It's the side Fort Myers is on. So
you
it's
could see,
a little bit more
you
still.
see the
you can see
main,
land on both.
Do we call it the mainland? Just like in
in Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see Fort Myers. It's hard to see because it's so flat, but you can see land over there.
Florida's too flat
it's
for
so
me,
flat.
man.
It's
It's so
ridiculous.
dumb.
When you're looking at the map, driving through everything, there is water everywhere.
Yeah.
Like canals, lakes. Like it's just too flat. Like this is the reason that they get hit by hard with hurricanes.
Like so in some of our YouTube videos when we're doing like map tours and stuff like that, and you're like going over and you're looking at San Diego and it's just like ugly brown.
Yeah.
Here's some brown. Oh, you have the ocean. Okay. Here's a golf course. That's nice and green.
Yeah.
But when I see other people's, it's like blue, blue. It's just so much water. It looks like very cool.
Yeah.
But then it's also flat.
Flat.
Not a hill in sight.
No.
Not a view.
I know.
I guess if you go to the top of that 10-foot pile of
that
dirt.
was the biggest hill, honestly. I've never seen one that big there. And it made getting to the beach. It made getting to the beach like a task because here you have this giant hill that's all super soft sand because it's brand new.
There's no path or
there's a little, no, it's just sand up this giant hill and then flat like plateau and then down to the water. And walking there was, it was a feat. And it like, I don't know if it's just because it's newly done.
Yeah.
But like walking in the hard pack sand, like from when the water's, it wasn't. It was like, you'd think like 2.5 inches.
Yeah.
So like taking a walk on the beach was a lot of work.
Yeah.
So
Get those calves and those toes worked out.
That's right.
Digging in.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the boat. We said our goodbyes to my grandma. Set off some flowers with her ashes and
throw her into the wind and she comes back.
That's right. Yeah. We made sure not to do that. So we set our anchor so that it would show us where the wind was going.
Yeah.
But she did partially get on the boat and so everybody was joking about like she wants to stay with us and sweeping her off.
It's not going, man.
But yeah, it was cool. And then we fished right after. So literally like her ashes are going away and we're throwing line in and she would have loved that.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Yeah, my mom was, I can tell that she was excited. Like having ashes is weird. It's a weird thing. But
she's had it for years.
10 years, yeah.
It's like
10 years in February.
Release, my friends.
Yeah. So, and then the boys caught 2 bonnethead sharks, little mini, they look like hammerheads. They're in the same family.
Are they? But they're just smaller?
Yeah. They grow to like 2 to 4 feet, I think.
That's still a decent size.
Yeah.
Like 2 foot's not big. What's 4 foot? That's like up to our shoulder. See that
Or
thing
maybe
out
it's
in the
2 and
water?
3 feet.
Either way.
Yeah. So anyway.
2 or 3 feet doesn't sound that big, but if you're like in the ocean, you're like, it's a little sketchy.
Yeah. The last day we went to the beach, we're walking up and I'm like, oh, that was probably a bonnethead that just went past because you can see this tiny little fin cruising in the water. So, but the water's so still too. Like
Yeah.
you could see a lot. But yeah, it was a blast, and we went to mini golf. That's the
Gotta
only
do mini
the only
golf.
spot where we saw alligators was at the mini golf course. You could feed them.
Oh, they
And
have
we're
it like in a
like-
cage or just wild?
No, in a cage.
Huh.
Yeah, like small guys.
Yeah.
But it's pretty rad to be able to feed them.
That'd make it a little bit more interesting mini golf. They're
Yeah.
just cruising around the course. You're
I
like,
wish that would have been or maybe I don't wish.
little Happy Gilmore
Yeah.
style.
Yeah. But so that was the only spot where you got to see alligators. The boys got to see manatees. We saw iguanas. A lot of creatures. I saw a coyote when I was driving
They
to
have
San Diego.
coyotes out there?
That's what everybody said
bring
to
it
me
with you?
too. No, that's what. No, that's what. When I came back, and I'm like, I saw a coyote. My dad's like, no, you didn't.
Yeah,
It's
just like your
just like my California condor.
condor
Yeah.
story. I don't know if I believe you now. I might be on your dad's side.
But yeah, we saw a lot of cool creatures, and yeah, I mean, it's very different, like different than Hawaii. Everybody that asked where we were from, and we said San Diego, they'd be like, "Why'd you come to here?" So, but
Like
yeah,
it's the best. That's why.
it was good. It was good food. Good grouper sandwiches were insane.
Yeah.
So good.
Is grouper the big fish?
Yep.
Like they get pretty large.
Yep, they do.
But they're good eating too.
Very good eating. Not very fishy. Get it blackened. It's delicious.
Can you get that out here? I mean, I'm sure you could at places, but like let's say at the store, because I see you got halibut, you got cod, you got
Mahi.
mahi, tilapia.
I don't see
There's like
grouper.
grouper. I don't. I'm just
I can't
thinking of
even see it. Like I even thinking about like the fish house menu. I don't think they have it. I think it's an East Coast and Caribbean fish. So when we were in Cayman a couple years ago, grouper sandwiches grouper was everywhere.
Yeah.
So I think it's just more common in the Gulf of America.
The Gulf of America. Was that your go-to, the fish sando?
Yeah. Yeah. It
Kind
was
of like
good.
the fish taco out here.
Grouper. Yeah. I had stuffed grouper too, which was stuffed with crab meat and like breadcrumbs and crab meat. It was delicious.
I mean, it can't be bad, right?
No.
Putting good stuff in other good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be bad in some capacities, but that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. It was really good.
I remember when we went out there, we were in just north of Miami, not just north, hour north of Miami. So we were on the east coast of Florida, but I really wanted some like Cuban food. So we went to this little spot. That was my go-to, a little Cubano. Love a good Cubano. Are you a Cubano fan?
I do like them. I haven't had one in a long time.
Yeah.
But I do like them.
There's apparently a place that I saw over in Carlsbad, the island. You know where the island in Carlsbad is, off Faraday?
Yeah.
That little place. There's I saw because we had a soccer game over that way. I was looking for food. I saw it. We didn't end up going, but down to try it. Got to go check it out. Like a nice Cubano.
Yeah. Agreed. I don't know if I know Miami has a lot of good Cuban food anyway, but I don't remember seeing much in the way where we were at,
Yeah, maybe not as much. Maybe you're more in the grouper.
I guess.
Caribbean
Or seafood.
area.
Yeah. A lot of seafood.
Yeah,
So
nice.
yeah, it was fun. It was great. My mom did a good job planning it. Chelsea knocked it out of the park with our car. The boys chose the color. There was a gray one and a green one sitting next to each other. And Chelsea's like, really?
Like we got to do it. That's the one.
So, but it was cool.
Nice.
Yeah. And then getting home was, it just was a long day.
Always a long day.
I know. Yeah. And we had a 4 or 5 hour layover in Kansas City. It's 18 degrees in Kansas City when we got
Kansas
there.
City, that's a weird place for a layover. That's like not even that. That's like
Yeah,
north.
you go
not north,
north.
but basically
Ways
kind
north.
of. Yeah.
Yeah. It was 3.5 hours there and then 2.5 to San Diego.
That's it.
Yeah. Or 3, maybe another 3.
But still, that
was
you
a
don't
long-
see. That doesn't seem.
No. So, and then
The
the
tracks.
traffic, once we got back, we parked at Aladdin. And the traffic going from Terminal 1 to Terminal 2 was absolute nightmare. It took us 45 minutes to get back to the car lot after we got picked up.
Yeah. Welcome to travels.
Yeah. So Chelsea,
And you're already tired. You're just like,
I
dude, I
know.
just want to get home. I'm
we were
hungry.
so
Like,
exhausted.
I
Yeah.
just want to get like a burrito or
We
something.
did. We stopped at El
see?
Pueblo.
There you go.
But it was like so we're in the tram and I was just getting or the bus taking us back to Aladdin, and I'm just getting so frustrated. We're just sitting there, red light, nobody's moving, and Chelsea's like, well, what do you want to do for parking when we go to Buffalo right after Christmas. And I'm like, we're just parking at the airport. She's like, it's going to be like $40 difference. I'm like, I don't care.
It's
the same thing coming
well
back from
worth
coming back from the East Coast we'll be coming back. Same thing, like coming back late at night.
Yeah.
Parking at the airport.
Yeah. When you go walk across, we used to go to Wally Park.
Oh yeah.
Down there. I think they're still down there. And
That
it was
might be the one that just closed.
Oh, was it?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's
for sure.
right off. What's the exit you get off?
Sassafras.
Sassafras. And it's like the first parking building right there.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
But they were great. If they're not there anymore. But now, the last few times we just park at the new complex right there. It's so close. It's so easy.
Yeah.
It's usually not too crowded. I mean, sure, holidays it's going to get a little more crowded, but
yeah, we made reservations.
yeah,
I was like, I'll pay whatever.
that's what
Like, I don't care.
saves a lot of time. Especially I don't know if we've done any. Yeah, I guess we did it back in Florida too. But yeah, it saves a lot of just getting back. Don't have to deal with that. You're just walking your car. Maybe there's still traffic getting out, but you're in your own car. It's different.
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
Yeah, but it was great. It was a really fun trip.
So food, the go-to food sounds like it was Grouper Sandoz.
Yeah, that was mine.
What about go-to bev?
So they had good beer choices. I don't remember the breweries. They weren't great. There weren't beer lists at a lot of spots, so they would just like list off what we were getting.
Just order a beer. Can I get a beer?
Can I get an IPA? Yeah. But there was there's a brewery in Tampa Bay. It might just be like the Tampa Bay Brewing Company or something like that, where we saw a lot of their beers. And they were really tasty, really good. Painkiller is like my favorite. That's a Caribbean
I've
cocktail.
heard of it.
Yeah, let's see if I can find it real quick. It's like a pina colada. Let's see, painkiller cocktail. It's like a pina colada on ice instead of frozen.
Okay. Is this supposed to be a morning drink? The painkiller part?
Maybe, but it's made with dark rum, pineapple juice, orange juice, cream of coconut, and a sprinkle of nutmeg on top.
That sounds like a morning drink.
I think it could be any drink. You choose.
Yeah.
I only have them at night.
Okay.
Or in the afternoon at the pool.
Yeah.
But they're delicious.
All right.
So definitely, if they're in the Caribbean a lot.
So not blended, just
on
ice.
rocks.
Okay.
Yeah. When we were in British Virgin Islands and in Cayman, they were everywhere. So anywhere where there's rum drinks, everywhere, painkillers will be there.
Yeah, I haven't done a rum drink in a while.
You're missing out. It's very good. It's like dessert essentially, but
yeah. I think the last time was probably at an all-inclusive in Mexico, and it was like a Miami Vice. I think that has rum.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
I don't know. It's half daiquiri, half pina colada, I guess, basically. Yeah. So
is that similar to like what do they call it? Lava flow?
Sure.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know.
Chelsea's a Mai Tai when we're in tropical places. She'll do Mai Tais.
Yep.
I did those when we were at Cabbage Key. There was almost an hour wait for lunch. And so
we can get a few Mai Tais.
We did. And she's like, do you want to, I don't know if I said it or she said it, but she said something about a road soda. And I'm like, yeah, we'll take 3 more Mai Tai or 2. Chelsea didn't want 1, 2 more Mai Tais for me and Donovan. Yeah. Nice. It was plastic cup. Get on the boat with it. It's
nice.
Great. Yeah.
Is Cabbage Key, is that like an island off the island? Like, is that like Inception, like 3 deep? You're not Florida. You're not in Captiva. You're in like. Well,
there's a lot deep. So it went Sanibel, Captiva, North Captiva, which is only accessible by boat, and a mini airport that looks sketchy. And then it was like a sand runway.
Good luck.
And then Cabbage Key was, I think, the one right past that. And it's literally only a restaurant, 6 bungalows that you can rent out. We saw tortoises there. We saw a snake. Oh my God, dude. We're walking up this path and there was this snake that was almost as long as this desk. Just cruising and it was like a gopher snake. It was nothing.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what they call them there. Milk snake maybe.
Okay.
But it was enormous.
Not like a rattlesnake or nothing.
No, it wasn't. Brayton touched it.
I was gonna say the kids like it or they freak.
Yeah. No, Donovan was there. Donovan's like, my brother is like, what's his name?
Steve Irwin.
Yeah, he is. Like he'll touch anything, grab anything. So same thing with like fishing. Donovan was the one taking the hook out of this shark with razor blade teeth. So
Good, that boy.
yeah. But anyway, it was really cool. That's boy saw manatees there. My mom and dad did too. We didn't see manatees, but that's okay.
Yeah. Why did they see him?
Because we were waiting up for our name to be called. They were running down to the water.
Okay.
And my mom and dad stayed on the boat.
Gotcha.
So
Very nice.
yeah, it was great.
Yeah. The one thing I do remember for iguanas, it's just giant lizards, right? Basically.
These ones we saw were little, but
I mean, still, they're pretty darn
bigger.
big.
Yeah.
They're dead all over the roads and stuff. Is gnarly. They stink. But we were showing up at the beach, this little path. Julie's standing under a tree, and you just hear a big next to the tree. You look down, it's iguana. It was like a foot from her head. I just, she got freaked out. But how close it would have been to just landing on like a giant lizard landing on your head.
Freak. Yeah.
That'd be, wow.
Yeah.
That would have been a better story, but it was funny to see.
When we were in Costa Rica, they would just lounge by the pool.
Yeah.
So you're like in the pool area and you're just like walking along and all of a sudden you'll like walk to a spot and these were big iguanas and there'd just be like one like right here. It'd be like, oh geez, like right at your ear.
Get out of here.
The little ones would jump in the pool and they couldn't get out.
You got to help
So
them.
I'd have to like rescue them. Yeah, that was cool.
That's fun. All right. Back to San Diego.
Back to reality.
Anything else in Florida that we missed?
Probably,
Highlights?
but probably.
We'll bring them up.
Yeah, I guess we'll talk about San Diego FC in a second, but
Yeah.
like that was my last night there.
Yeah, let's talk about San Diego
yeah.
FC.
Yeah. It's
It's
disappointing.
a pretty big letdown. Welcome to San Diego, I guess.
know. Yeah.
It was I talked to some friends who went to the game and they
I did too Monday night.
it was just I said, did it kind of die after the first 10 minutes? They're like, yeah, it took a lot of wind out. Because they're playing Vancouver, right? And score within 7 minutes, whatever. Cool.
That's one goal.
Yeah, fine. 3 minutes later, score again. All right, we're not out of it.
On an own goal.
Own goal. Yeah, I mean, it probably should have gone in anyways. Like the guy dove, made a save. Defender was in the goal, blocked it out. Boing, boing, ping pong, back in. 2-0. It just sucked because it was literally 3 minutes after the previous goal. And you're like, dude, this is the playoffs. Like, you guys are really blowing it.
Well, 2-2 in soccer is like death punch.
Yeah,
I mean, you
but
still have a chance.
You're not like, okay, this is over. And then you're like, okay, 2 minutes overtime or extra time. Let's just get through this. Boom, 10 seconds left, 3. And you're just like, well, this sucks. Like, there's just nothing. They just could never get in rhythm. There was just, it was funny because, like, as San Diego SC, just ball comes out from the goalie, on a goal, whatever it is, he goes out to defenders. We're chasing him around, kind of put pressure on. They just let all our defenders go all the way up. They just let them go all the way up. They just took them out like of their, because right then, if you're not putting pressure on, that's where they set up their triangles. That's where they were setting up their little, their plays, I guess, whatever it was called. Their sets. What are they called? What's it called in soccer?
Plays. I think it's, I like your triangles.
Get the
That's
move.
good soccer.
Yeah, well, that's how they do it. Boom, boom, boom. You just kick it around, look for some little bit of room. Somebody made an error, take a run, something like that. But then they never played with any urgency either. Like until Chucky came in the second half, kind of pushing it forward. He did have a nice goal. Okay, still 40 minutes left. There's still a long shot, but maybe we could get it to 3, go into overtime, and then that was just kind of the end of the fun. So
What do you think of all the Chucky stuff? I mean, now that it's over and Chucky's probably not coming back, but it's just interesting.
What happened?
Punishing, yeah. I mean, just like.
Well, it had to have been, like we've talked about it, it had to have been something very bad, disrespectful. I don't know if there was hands put on
also
somebody.
Playoffs. Like at some point, and you're going to let him come in. That's the big thing for me is if you're going to let him come into the game,
Yeah.
why don't you just start him?
Yeah.
Especially in the
Well,
biggest.
I think they had, Pellegrino was playing fine. I think they just had kind of that core. I mean, they played great for the rest of the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
It was fine until they were down 3-0. Then it's like, all right, well, we need something. And I said right before, I was like, well, Chuky's come in. They got to mix this up a little bit. And then, and then we go down a player, just make that foul or else it's 4-1. There's just no chance. So, it just kind of sucked because it wasn't, I just felt watching it. We were never in it. It was never like, all right, we're still good. Or except for after that first
4 minutes, I was pumped. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
But you're right. They didn't put on offense. They didn't put anything together other than that one goal.
Yeah.
Like there was everything that they tried to do on offense, Vancouver just put it right back at them.
Yeah.
Like it was clearly Vancouver was the stronger team, especially in that game. They're definitely stronger.
Yeah, because I think we played them before. I think we won 5-3 or something. Wasn't that earlier in the season?
I think so, yeah.
And so, I mean, they had precedent to beat them, right?
Yeah.
They didn't play well.
No, didn't show up.
And I was just excited to watch a game down in Coronado. It was like, I guess it would have been right during our game time anyways. So
yeah,
I'm okay
like
with
midday.
that. Yeah, it's like midday, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
So I guess now my boys are kind of like, they're like, well, if SD goes in Miami, who do we cheer for? I was like, get out of here. You guys are cheering for San Diego. You can cheer for Messi when he's not playing for them, against them. But now I guess we're Miami fans.
I might root for Vancouver. I do like Messi, but there's other stars in this sport.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
just nobody knows who they are.
Retiring soon, I think.
Supposedly.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, anyways, fun soccer season nonetheless. It was good, but it's just like the wife, after we were watching it, she's like, yeah, I don't care, but it was just like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, we had watched the whole season, watched a lot of games, been to a bunch of games. And it was like, I know not too much emotion into it. Obviously want to see it win, but it's like, I asked her, she went to Michigan. How many times has Michigan won a championship? She's like, oh, I don't know, a ton. I was like, yeah. How many times has any team in San Diego won anything? 0.
Yeah.
And it's just like, give us something, right? Like, even if it's a first year MLS team, that's kind of like, they have a good following, but
it's a historic run.
Yeah. It's not like have the history of the Padres or anything like that. So
I think the negative too, and I don't know if this is just me, but I was talking with somebody, or a buddy of mine on Monday. They're not going to be as good as they were this year. Like there's just it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Where you have that kind of season. I mean, they had unprecedented, historic season for a brand new team.
Yeah.
To be this good. They're going to lose players. They're going to add some guys, but it's not going to be.
You're not going to catch the magic in a bottle like that.
Yeah, hard to recreate that. So part of that too is as soon as it's finished up, it's like, well, that was a really good run.
Yeah.
What's it going to be like next year?
Yeah.
And hopefully they'll be good, but like they're not going to be first in the West next year, most likely.
Yeah. Well,
who knows? But
but
it's really hard to do. Like that's the point.
Yeah. Another team that lost in dramatic fashion, San Diego State, my alumni. They
was ugly.
Lost in double overtime. I mean, I guess they should have lost a little bit before that, so they extended it going into double OT to potentially that would have put them in the championship tomorrow, Friday, I think.
Yeah.
Or what's today, Thursday? Yeah. Today's Wednesday.
Yeah, today's Wednesday.
So Friday.
Friday.
But I don't know the standings of that now. I'm not sure. I don't think they're playing in that now.
I don't think so.
Or maybe they are, but maybe they're playing in New Mexico because they both have the highest record.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember.
What do we know? Yeah, look it up.
But it was a bummer. It was a bummer game. They just didn't look very good.
Yeah. And they had their chances. They definitely, then so did New Mexico, obviously. But just even at the end, it was like 3 false starts in a row. The quarterback's running out of bounds. It's just like, just throw the ball, dude. Like, who cares? Get a penalty, get it picked, but just put it down the field. I think he only threw it down the field one time in that whole last drive that they had a chance to score.
He's a very, I don't know what the word is. Like, he doesn't play to win the game. Like, he's not, they don't lean on him hard.
It's a game manager.
Manager, thank you. Game manager.
Like Marty Schottenheimer or something.
Yeah. Just like some of those quarterbacks, they don't ask them to do much.
Yeah.
Like they just, you hand it off.
Yeah, at some point you're put in that spot. You got to do it. So
I don't know.
Anyways, Cassie's going to get us the update on where they are.
I actually don't know where they're, so standings wise, you're right. I mean, it's Boise State, New Mexico, and San Diego State are all 6-2, and UNLV are all 6-2. But then in conference, they're 6-2. But UNLV is 10-2 overall, and we're 9-3.
Oh, okay.
But New Mexico's also 9-3.
Yeah, but they beat us head to head, so they're going to be playing.
Got it.
That's what it was. Okay. So yeah, they're out of that, and then Mike Shell comes out of retirement.
Yeah.
Is that what you just told me? We can make this one quick, and then we'll get into new to do and adieu.
Yeah. he comes out of retirement like within what 3 weeks, a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's now going to be some kind of player development for the Baltimore Orioles. Yeah, I guess he got the bug again and needed to work.
Yeah, I need some time off. All right, I'm ready.
And yeah, it's not going to be as tough probably as what he was doing as manager.
Yeah. But it's in Baltimore, so.
Yeah. But recites, yeah, I mean, it's in Baltimore. I don't know where he lives full time, but yeah, just interesting. Very interesting that he takes a job instantly.
We'll have some more
news. At least you'd think you're retiring because you had a really tough season. Taxing, right? Physically, mentally, all that.
Take a little breather.
Take a year off, maybe? No. Okay.
I'm back. I'm back, baby. So obviously it was a little deeper than that. But and then I think Arise is gone too.
Oh, did he?
I think he went to Texas, is what I saw.
I didn't see that. Oh.
Or potentially. I don't know. We don't do our research here, so we just go with what we see online.
Especially sports. It's like a...
Yeah. Okay. We ready for new, to do, and adieu?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. First off, coming up for new, I'm going to go with this one because the other one's a full list. So I'm trying to bring it up. Hold on, guys. It's just these iPhones, you know?
Oh, so troubling.
They are. Trying to it's a link. I'm trying to get a link to come up. It's not letting me. So I'm having to copy and paste. So let's copy and paste this into a browser. This seems very inefficient way to do it, guys. Paste. Coming new to Carlsbad, all right? So this is interesting because it's been, I think it's the third rendition of a Mexican place in the past 5 years, maybe. Do you know where, what's it called? It's West Bluff Plaza. What's the name of Alejandra's. Right across from Black Rail off El Camino Real.
It's changing again?
It's changing again. All right. So let's get a good clip here. Here we go.
I literally just ate at Alejandra's like 3 weeks ago.
Well, you're not going to be in the future. All right. So Nomada is coming to the old Alejandra's right off El Camino, right across from Black Rail in Carlsbad. And guess what kind of food it is? Mexican food again. So they're building it out right now. I just drove by. I saw that they have a sign out for hiring and stuff. They're rebuilding out the inside. In the article that I read, they had like a picture of like a pizza or something. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. But then they get into it, and it's from the group who did. You might know some of these other guys who did the group, the Grand Restaurant Group, San Diego family-based collective behind Bellamy's, Nick and G's, Cork and Knife, and the long-standing Ducado's Italian restaurant and it's getting ready to open at 6996 El Camino Real over in Carlsbad. So they're shooting for early 2026, but it's going to be operated by, the chief operating officer is Giannina Pickens, next generation restaurateur carrying forward a family legacy more than 50 years in the making. So obviously they have done this before. The space is undergoing complete transformation led by the group's in-house design team. It's inspired by the spirit of a wanderer or nomada, Spanish for nomad. It draws Mexican diverse regional landscapes, ingredients, and culinary heritage. That's going to introduce a refreshing neighborhood-driven approach that explores many regions of the Mexican cooking, layers of modern coastal sensibility that reflects Carlsbad laid-back, sun-soaked. So the concept, all that kind of stuff is going to be as they get closer. But yeah, it seems like it's going to be another Mexican style restaurant right there.
It's crazy. I mean, Ignite wasn't Mexican. That was right before.
Oh yeah.
There was one in there. Ignite was the one in there that wasn't.
Was Ignite right before this one?
Ignite was, before Alejandra's, yeah.
It was. Okay. I thought that one was a Mexican food place as well.
Well, it started as Crazy Burro.
Okay.
Back in the day. But that was like when I was in elementary school.
Yeah.
It's the only restaurant I've ever gotten food poisoning at.
Oh,
so.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Not at Nomada.
No.
Nomad. So Nomada.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, shoot for January of 2026. So
crazy.
Yeah, it should be. I'll go check it out. Why not?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, since we're going down there, to do. It's happening this weekend. If I could open it up. Let's see.
Parade.
Oh, you got to be in not edit mode to open it up.
There you go. Look at you learning something new.
All right. In 2 days, 2 hours, 56 minutes, and 15 seconds, the Coronado Parade. If you guys haven't been before, go check it out. That's all I could say because that's all the info I have. But
I know the website's like literally just has the timer and that's
yeah,
it.
I thought I had it, but
No,
it didn't have it up there. So
I don't know if I've ever done it. I think I've driven past it. It's cool. It is. And the tree lighting is really cool. The trees are, all the Christmas lights down there are awesome. Yeah, it's a good one to check out.
yeah, I know they have all the other events. So it kind of kicks off the winter season down there. We're going down in a few weeks to do the igloos right on the beach, Hotel Del, probably get a little ice skating in. And it's just hectic down there. It's a crazy mess, but it's kind of become a little bit of a tradition. So it's kind of fun. But yeah, you kind of get that. They have it all decked out. They have the big tree in the Dell, you know. So it's kind of
this year's theme, I think, is Wizard of Oz.
Is it?
In the Dell.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I think I read that.
All right. Well, the Coronado Parade is coming to you, and I can just tell you when it's in 2 days. That's all they have in here.
It's Friday, yeah. 5 or 6 to 9.
Here we go. The 50th annual Coronado Holiday Parade and tree lighting, the brightest yet. It will take place on Friday, December 5th, beginning at 6 p.m. There are going to be 50 parade entries, business clubs, artists. There's, which, you know, solid for any parade, but they count over 18,000 colorful lights. Excuse me. How many miles do you think 18,000 lights is?
I have no clue.
It's 2 miles of lights.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of lights.
Yeah. So anyways, they have 17,000 people attending plus everybody who's going to be at this tournament. So I think there's going to be a lot of people down there.
It's going to be crazy.
But it should be fun. We're going to maybe go check it out. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
Maybe not.
Probably
No,
not.
I'm not.
We're going to be like next door. We're like,
We're going to
nah,
be so close to it. But
not going to do it. But
no.
anywho, if you guys want to go down, could be fun. So go check it out. And then Adieu. All right. So another restaurant. Seems like this week is restaurant themed in our new to do and Adieu besides Coronado. I got a new one for you guys next week too.
Nice.
For to do. I think it's better than the holiday parade, but we're short on time. So I'm going to tell you what is leaving right now.
What can we bid adieu to?
Okay. So over in Encinitas, do you know Chico?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Chicken Hawk.
Oh, no. No, that is alive and well. Yeah, apparently it's opened.
Mm-hmm.
They're serving food. You can actually go there, set foot in the place. So,
Nice.
no, Chico. Do you remember Chico? It's
over
one of
by-
Curtis's favorite places.
Yeah, by NCS Surfboards.
Yeah, what used to, so before Chico, you probably know what it was. What was it?
It was Bowl Taco. for a
Bowl
long time,
Taco.
Right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think so. So Chico's right there right now. Now that in this article, they show it hasn't really, they haven't done like a formal announcement. These guys, San Diegoville, are doing like sleuthing, like this, this liquor license traded hands from these people to these people. So, and they have the dates so they know kind of when it's going to happen. But if you go to Chico, there's a few around, it's not just a one-off. It's a small little group of restaurants, but Chinese, Korean food. Mm-hmm. I've been there a few times, and it's super good. I really enjoy it. They have some really, really good food. The menu changes, and then like some of the, let's say it's like pork fry or crab fried rice or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like one of the fried rices, and you're like, ooh, I want that. They're only going to make it till they're sold out. And then when they're sold out, you go on their site to order it. And you're like, oh, dang it, dude.
Man.
That's what I wanted. But all the food's delicious. But unfortunately, they are leaving. But Encinitas, here we go. Let's get a good clip. So Encinitas dining scene is prepping for a significant transition as Aaron and Pam Schwartz, the husband and wife restaurateurs formerly behind Ranch 45 in Solana Beach, move forward towards opening a new concept in the longtime Chico space on North Coast Highway 101. So development came, like I said, they figured out the alcohol ABC license, whatever. They left Ranch 45 2 years ago and will make the incoming Encinitas project their first independent restaurant under APS Hospitality Group. While Ranch 45 still operates under a different ownership group, the couple has since focused on building a new chapter rooted in creativity, chef-driven hospitality. The new name of the place is called Blank Slate. It's expected to be an intimate, private dining and culinary experience venue rather than a traditional restaurant. So kind of that cool little speakeasy, chill vibe. I mean, it kind of is like that in there anyways. It's pretty small. You have like the bar, or it's like the kitchen's right there, right? You have the kitchen, they're cooking right behind there. And then you have a few tables over here. You have that little patio outside. But early details indicate the concept will feature a chef's counter for 12, indoor seating for up to 50, and a patio with a designer approach on warmth, craft, and coastal Encinitas character. And the site was a longtime prominent feature along 101 Chico, which opened in 2018 as a second location of the celebrated Washington, D.C. based Chinese Korean concept. Like I said, it was super good. So the liquor license transfer now confirms that Chico Encinitas' run is approaching its end. So Blank Slate marks a return to hands-on culinary work shaped by decades in San Diego's restaurant and hospitality industries, and it's slated to open in early 2026.
Cool.
So cool new spot, going to be opening in that building's kind of a cool little building as well. So
nice. That's right.
It's somewhat unique for a little dining venue. All right. Before we leave you, we have the question for Cassidy. Big question for Cassidy. So we already got answered some of yours, so I'm gonna have to come up with a new question.
We already did it.
Well, it's like food, all that kind of stuff for Florida, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, okay, let me see. What's I guess this will be good because like anybody traveling to Florida, they could kind of base off this. What is your favorite thing about Florida that you don't find here in San Diego?
I think it's just like just kind of different living. Like it's not quite Hawaii, not quite like Caribbean style, but somewhere in the middle, like super convenient, like being able to go to the grocery store, all that, but still kind of tropical. When we were there, it was kind of chilly. The ocean water is probably in the high 70s, I would guess, mid to high 70s.
Mid to high 70s for the ocean? That's pretty warm.
Pretty warm. Or maybe it's somewhere in there, like maybe mid to low 70s. I'm not a very good judge of it. Like it was fine. Once you were in it, it was fine.
Yeah.
But the air wasn't also not that hot.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's just like a good mix of like, if you don't want to really do a huge adventure, like into the Caribbean or something, it's a good mix. There's a lot of creatures to see. Like that's the big memory as a kid. There's a drive you can do called Ding Darling, which I did. We did every trip that we'd go visit my grandma, where you have a chance of seeing alligators. We didn't see any this time around, but it just is there's just a lot of cool nature stuff, being outside a ton, especially when we were there when it wasn't 100% humidity.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
Yeah.
So
it's usually nice, hot, and sweaty.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just, overall, I think just it's an easy trip, really, and just way different. Like being on an island is cool. Like it's a lot of beaches, a lot of just outdoor activities. And they have a lot
of those islands, it sounds like.
They do have a lot of those.
So
and it's kind of like the Keys too. Like I think the Keys is like what we did on steroids, like a little bit more snorkeling and scuba diving and things like this, where this is more just like play on the beach, get out on a boat, fish. That's kind of the main things, the vibe. Yeah. So yeah.
Nice. All right. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Well, that will leave you guys with that. We'll catch you all next week. Hit us up if you guys need something. Hello at Livin in San Diego. I'm Chris Erickson. We have Mr. Cassidy Lewis on the ones and twos. You could hear the song coming in. We'll leave you on that note and catch you all for the next week. We'll have a Coronado wrap up and some fun soccer updates. So,
yeah. Let's go.
Peace.